Hi there, everybody. How are you today? All right, let's see what's going on. Spirit told me during meditation we need to do a love reading. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, all right, very good. We're going to be able to see that love is, okay, it shows that love feels like it's far off, but it's not. Love feels like it's far away, but it's not. Right now, your main focus is all about you being able to keep having your masteryship of the work that you're doing. That means, you're crossing your T's, you're dotting your I's, you're working on your stuff that has to go ahead and get done, and you're building up your energy right now because relationship is coming for you. You will be able to see advancement within relationship, and this is relationships in general, but especially with romantic relationship over the next 5 weeks, 5 months, but it feels like there is going to be a little bit more of an extended amount of time before you're able to see that relationship is truly solidifying for you. I don't feel like that's something bad. I feel like this is actually something that's very beneficial for you because it shows that over the next 3 months, I would go ahead and say that after about 3 months, you're actually going to be able to see that there is more relationship stuff there for you and that you're going to be able to feel like there's a lot more happiness that's there for you. But again, it won't be for another 3 months. So have you had any desires or dreams or goals that you really want to be able to be reaching during the next 3-month period? It'll be important that you're addressing those goals during the next 3 months. And then it shows right around month 4, month 5, that you are going to be able to see that there is quite a bit of movement towards love. You're going to be receiving a whole lot of attention, enough where people are going to be asking friends to be able to introduce you, ask family members, because it shows that other people are in fact communicating to you through other people. I feel like that's okay. I feel like you're going to be able to be in a place where you can really pick and choose because it shows that other people really are looking at you in terms of feeling like, okay, you're somebody that they want to be able to consider for a long-term relationship. It shows that these other people are considering you for that long-lasting love. And so it's important for you to be already thinking about what is important for you in terms of long-lasting relationship. What are the qualities? What are the qualities that you seek in another partner? Kindness, love, respect. But for you to be able to think about, how am I moving forward instead of how am I moving backwards? Because there is something here where you're having a tendency to view this new relationship in terms of a past relationship. And it's going to be really important that you do really address this new relationship as this is something entirely new. And to be able to allow this person to be able to show you the qualities that it is that you're looking for. I feel like this person will come through someone else. So it'll be a friend of a friend, somebody introduces you at work, but it feels like it feels like more than just you randomly meeting someone. It feels like there's an introduction that takes place to me. So there's an introduction, and you're also going to be able to see that this person really isn't that far off from in your sphere. And again, I do feel like there is a little bit of a work component to it. So it might be coming through some work friends, work environment for you because, excuse me, this person really does feel like they're in alignment with your bigger goals and desires and dreams in life. So there is going to be a component where you do really share more than similar beliefs. It feels like similar hobbies, truly similar interests. And it shows that you'd be able to share with them long-term plans pretty quickly. I would say give them time, take your time. I don't feel like this is any time to go ahead and rush into anything, but I think that you're going to be able to have a very decent amount of time for the courtship, to be able to get to know this person, for you to be able to feel like this is somebody that you really can trust, and that you feel like they are enhancing your life and they're not impeding you from the masteryship that you're really working on. And I really feel like this is the card that really is the most important card so far. So your affirmation is, I am a master at my craft. I am a master at my craft. I am a master at all that I do. I am a master at all that I do. Because I really want you to be able to tune into the energy of, you are really good. You're worth hanging out with. You're someone where it's fun to be able to just go to dinner with. You're someone that's fun to even just hang out and watch a movie with. So remember that you have a lot to offer, and you have a lot of love. You have a lot of kindness. You have a lot of generosity to be able to give and share, because it does show that people are going to be looking at you for your ability and your finances. So we really want to make sure that this person really does see you for who you are, more than the finances, because it feels like there is going to be quite a bit of finances that are going to be showing up for you. And so we're wanting to be able to make sure that this person truly does love who you are. Okay, let's get more into this. Okay, good. All right. I'm really happy about this, because it does show that the finances are going to be coming in right before, we'll say increased finances are coming in for you right before you're meeting, you're dating, you're getting the attention. So I think it gives you an added level of an added level of comfort, an added level of confidence. That's the word I'm looking for. So an added level of confidence in terms of who you are. And I really like this, because this is telling me you're very clear on what it is that you're desiring in relationship. You're very clear on what kind of life you're wanting to be able to have. And because it feels like you've been kind of in idle mode for a little while, kind of like things really haven't been turning over, or you haven't been able to get a lot of traction. But I don't see that as a bad thing. I feel like you're actually going to be able to see that you're able to gain traction right now, where you're feeling like, okay, I am strong. I am moving forward. I'm able to feel like I'm having that bigger transformation that you're wanting to be able to have, and reminding yourself that this boils down to all about you being able to truly recognize what are the qualities in your life that you want to continue to live and experience, and continuing to focus on the qualities of having a loving life, experiencing life in a happy way, being able to see all the happiness and abundance that truly is there in life for us. That's going to be continually drawing somebody, you're someone special in, that you're going to be able to see can be evenly yoked with you. So you're going to be able to feel like there's an equality, there's an equal, it's like you're evenly yoked. So you guys are able to walk at the same speed in life, and you guys are able to appreciate things also in the same way. I think it's also important to be able to make sure that during this time, you're not overburdening yourself in terms of work. You're not overburdening yourself even in terms of going out, because this is still showing me that you're needing that time to be able to spend time at home. You're needing to be able to go through, and what I was going to say is your own cleansing process at this particular time, because by going through your own cleansing process, and that can be spiritually, emotionally, physically, by you really getting into the crux of, okay, this is who I am. This is how I see my spiritual life growing. You're going to be able to see that there's more support is given to you from the external world. So the more meditation and reflection that you're having, you're able to really see it turn up in the exterior world, especially during the next 5 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and say I think that you're going to be having the most amount of change. We'll say significant amounts of change during the next 5 weeks. So from whenever you're watching this, during the next 5 weeks, go ahead and count it out on a calendar that you see. You're going to be able to see that there's this tremendous growth. There's this growth spurt that comes up for you. And you're able to feel like, okay, now I'm in this place where there's more to be addressed. I don't feel like that's a bad thing, because it does feel like, okay, it's not so much about cleaning things up as much as it is acknowledging, okay, this is the next step. These are the next things that I'm wanting to be able to do, accomplish, and have in my life. And that's something that's okay. You're going to be able to feel like there is tremendous amounts of happiness in your life. And I'll even go ahead and say that I do feel like in about 5 months from now, you will be able to see that relationship is very happy and easy for you. And that this idea that relationship has to be anything about struggle, that relationships can be easy, that relationships can be happy, that the idea of struggle in relationship is all behind you. And that you really get to a place and a point where you're able to see that this is all about you being able to embrace this next level of life. I feel like now, but especially at that 5-month mark, you're going to be able to really look at, okay, how do I want the next 20 years of my life to be? So you don't have to have everything mapped out precisely, but I would say looking at, can I see myself doing this during the next 20 years? Can I see myself, what do I see myself doing over the next 10 years? So definitely being able to have that bigger view, the bigger idea of how and what you're wanting life to be able to be, because it shows that you are in a place where the emotions have cleared. Now you're ready and willing to be able to embrace quite a bit of happiness. And I'm even going to go ahead and say you're going to be willing and able to embrace quite a bit of creativity. So along with this new relationship or improved relationship that's coming up, you're also going to be able to see that you have quite a bit to offer in addition to work. So in addition to your work environment, there is going to be a higher level of creativity that comes forward for you. So being able to recognize that along with the creativity, you are able to see that it does come in bursts, and you're able to see that it's something that's new, that it is something that's very natural for you to be able to do. And I do feel like you are going to be able to see that this new particular individual does really fit into the kind of life, the kind of lifestyle that you desire having, and that you're already going to be able to see that this particular new creative endeavor that you're having, you're able to feel like it fits along with your friends, it fits along with family. It brings you a lot of joy and happiness, where you're able to look at that deeper desire in terms of, okay, how do I want my next 20 years to go? So this new creativity that you're embracing, it opens up doors within you where you're able to look deeper in terms of, this is what I'm creating. This is what the kind of life I want to be able to lead. This is how I express myself in a creative way for me to be a being of more service to more people out there. So I know that people, again, they're going to be looking very favorably at you. And I think that it'll be very important that you're listening to your intuition during this time, because this creativity is also calling forth your intuition, your inspiration. So there are going to be quite a few ideas that come through by doing this creative endeavor that will also translate into your work. So it'll translate into work, it'll translate into personal life, but make sure that you have a journal, because the ideas are going to be coming very quickly to you in terms of the inspiration of what you're wanting to be able to address next. So this is exciting. I think that it's like, always keep a pad of paper or a little booklet, something to be able to write on, because the ideas are going to be coming at just odd times, we'll say, because it shows that they just kind of drop in, and you're feeling like, okay, this is something that I feel like I can really embrace. This is truly part of who I am. And it's just the great insights that are able to come through. And I really feel like this is all building up because you're able to truly have a lot more confidence in yourself, and you're able to listen to Spirit. So Spirit wants to communicate with you, and Spirit wants to be able to have that bigger conversation with you, and that's the inspiration that comes through in terms of how do you see your life in the next 20 years? What are some of the things you want to experience? And being able to know that the finances are actually going to be absolutely fine for you during the next 20 years. So you'll be able to feel like you can carry things through, that we'll say rent is getting paid, house payments are getting paid, taxes are getting paid. You're able to see that your financial situation is able to be secure, and you're also having the added benefit of having a really great relationship. So I congratulate you. And remember, your affirmation is, what was it? I am a master at my craft. I am a master at all that I do. All right, guys, you take care. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. I am Tamara, and this is my channel. And let's get to 1,000 subscribers. It would really help me out. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. Keep visualizing success, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And leave a comment in terms of whatever other things that you'd like for me to be able to address, and I'll just keep going. We'll just keep reading cards. All right, take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.